Hello everybody, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. If you missed last episode, we did a little launch. We built a lunar lander vehicle, this is it right here. And we have a lot of fuel left to do our braking burn, and we have tons of fuel, of course, to land and get back into space and hopefully get back to Kerbin safely. I'm going to save the experiments for the surface of the moon. This way we get the most out of them. And there's Bob. He's looking a little upset right now, but don't worry, Bob. You'll be just fine. I was thinking of hitting one of these craters, either this one or that one, just for some good science. I think I was doing that bug again. This happened to me last time. I can't click anything. Like, I can't click here to set my maneuver node, even though I just did in the last episode. This is very strange. I don't like when this happens because it's very annoying. What to do? I think what happened, how I fixed it last time, was I went to the Space Center. And then I went back to my lander vehicle. And I think that should fix it. Hopefully it's fixed. Let's see. Good, okay. Yeah, very annoying when these little glitches happen. I mean, I know it's an indie game and whatnot, but it's annoying. Alright, let's try to get into this crater a little bit. Do something like this, maybe. So we're not really going to mess around. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to try to just get right into this thing. I think something like that should do fine, right? It's going to rotate maybe a little further. Yeah, let's do something like that. God, that moon looks so cool. Very nice. Okay, so I'm not sure how long this burn's going to take, just because it's not telling us, because we had to quit out for a second. I think I'll sort of start at like 30 seconds and ramp it up just to see what it says. Oh, it's going to take 3 seconds. Okay. So we've already pretty much deorbited ourselves. Just about. So we'll just wait a little further. God, I can't get over how pretty that looks. Just about there. Let's just get her going. Doing our powered descent burn. Maybe just a little further. There we go. So as long as we're in this area, we'll be okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold on to this engine as long as I can. Ditch it at the last second. Let me just the music just seems a bit loud. Okay. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. It seemed like booming for me. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was alright. I don't know. I'll just put it back. I'm like incredibly not ADD, OCD when it comes to like settings. I'm sorry, I apologize. Okay, so here we are. We are just gonna fall now. Slowly, ever so slowly. I think the crater we're looking for is just coming up over here. Just about where the horizon is. It's coming up very soon. Losing altitude at about 100 meters per second. More than that, actually. We're gonna make it over the lip. Just gonna slow down a little bit. Point us retrograde. This is like the exciting part, and also the anxiety part. Landing stuff is a bit rough. It's been a while since I've landed anything. So here we go. Lots of little craters in this one. It's a little tricky getting into this one. Bob's seeing the moon right here. He's kind of freaking out. I would be too. I mean, it's pretty much right there. Let's start braking. Just fire this baby up. And push that retrograde marker up towards the top of the nav ball. Let's see, where's it saying we're going to land? Right alongside of this crater, and that's okay. I don't want to land inside of any craters. Is it that crater? It's kind of hard to tell, really. Yeah, we're just going to boost it. Slow ourselves down. Just going to kill off most of our lateral velocity. That's good that we brought this, I guess, because we don't have to use any of this fuel, then that means. This tank is just about done. So we're going to let that one go in a sec. Probably let it go right now. This one's active. Now we went a little too far that way. We'll just push it right back to center again. I mean, this is the tricky part here, folks. A lot of novice pilots will, let's put the gear out. Let's not forget that. They'll just kind of point straight up and down and think that that's okay, but you really have to follow that retrograde marker. You know, keep your reticle pointed straight at it, because if you don't, you'll start drifting sideways. Here's the shadow. Make sure that the speed is not too high. See, we're just following that retrograde. Just follow the retrograde. Looks like we're on a bit of a decline here. We're jeez. I don't know if this is going to be alright. To be honest with you, it's going to be a little dicey landing here, I think. Just see. Yep. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Okay, so let's go that way a little bit. We'll just move over. I didn't like that one bit. It was on a hill. So if that happens, you know, pull a Neil Armstrong, just kind of laterally shift the craft over. Meanwhile, mission control will bite their nails. 30 seconds, you know. If you ever read up on the Apollo 11 landing, you should really do that. It was very interesting. The computers kept telling them that they were in the wrong spot, or something like that. Or they were in the wrong spot, the computer was telling them they were in the right spot. And so what happened was Neil Armstrong came down over like a lot of craters, and he was like, screw this noise. And he basically did what I'm doing right now. He just kind of moved over until he found a good spot. And the whole time, you know, mission control's like biting their nails, like, Neil, you got 30 seconds of fuel before you have to abort. You're gonna hit like the no return point. And at the last second, with like a couple seconds of fuel left, he managed to put the craft down just in the good spot, like a nice flat zone. And mission control called in, they're like, good job, guys. Some of us are turning blue. We're breathing again, so thanks. So here we go. This should be a little better, hopefully. If it's not, that'll kind of suck. But, let's check our gauges. Not vertical speed. This is what I want here. Alright, we're coming down quick. Contact light, don't fall over. Oh, okay. Woo. Oh, God, that was close. So it's still not the ideal place to land, but I'd say definitely better than that slope where we were, I think. Okay, we're on the moon. How's our resources holding out? Good. Plenty of... We used up a decent amount of fuel mucking around, but we have so much Delta V left. 3,100. That should be plenty, so let's do a goo. Goo seems to be less dense here. 40 science from that. Materials bay from the surface of the moon. East far side crater. Fine dust mixed with the samples. Never be able to get the lab clean again. 100 science. Boom. Right off the bat. Let's do a crew. Sorry, let's do a crew report. Again, my computer keeps doing that alt tab thing. It's really annoying, but 20 science from that. We'll send it back. Oh, I don't have a comm data thing on this. That's okay. We'll keep that data. It's fine. That's the only one we really need. And let's get them out. EVA report just above the far side crater, so we'll put that back in. It's kind of like a little trick right there to getting more science. Let's see where we're at, actually. There we are. We're landed right there in that little crater. We landed in a crater. A crater within a crater. Yeah, there it is, folks. So let's, yeah, that's where my comm dish usually goes. Oh well. EVA, let's get him fully out this time. He's gonna fall, I think. Hopefully he doesn't break anything on the way down. Hey, okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Hey, alright. That was a good landing, Bob. There he is. Bob's on the surface of the moon. And it's a pretty moon, it is. Pretty desolation. Let's have him, let's plant a flag. Don't mind the noise if you can hear that. I think somebody's drilling stuff in my house. Okay, so this is Bob at, what did I say? It was the east far side. There we go. Let's take a surface sample. Here we go. Crater seems to have been a really nasty impact. The samples are heavier than normal. 120 science from that. That is awesome. And EVA report from the far side crater, 32 more science. You look up and search the sky for curve, and suddenly you feel very, very small. There's that noise again. But yeah, if you can, as you can see, we're on the exact opposite side of the moon. Oh, there's our. That's got to be our screenshot, right there. Yep. Or maybe. Something like that. Maybe that's going to be our screenshot. Yeah, there we go. There's our whatever you call it. Alright. How much time we got left here? Pretty good amount of time. So let's get this guy back in his craft. Luckily in the moon we can just jetpack. We don't have to worry about ladders or any of that nonsense. Let's grab on, we'll board. Got the data from that. Sweet. So let's take a look here. Now, if we want to get back home, instead of going this way, I think I might just burn that way and just keep on going that way, because that will, in effect, do the same thing as escaping, I think. It'll, I guess. What do you think about that? Actually, no, you know what? I'll just do the standard escape. We'll go right, and we'll make the orbit, and then we'll burn to escape this way. That's fine. I don't want to do anything fancy. I mean, there's no need to, really. Wow, let's just zoom out a little bit. Oh, check it out. There's dust. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a layer of dust. That is awesome. Oh my. So that's where we are. We're in this little crater within a crater. And if... I definitely saw dust. Let's go in again. Yeah, look at that. That's from the astronomer's pack right there. Dust on the moon. How cool. How freaking cool is that? I love it. I just love it. Love everything about it. Alright. Enough goofing off. Let's get out of here. We have to turn the craft straight down that way if we want to get out of here. Let's just do a quick save in case anything bad happens. And here we go. We'll just kind of immediately start moving over. The moon is such low gravity that you don't really need to get much height. In fact, it's already like plenty. .12 is probably good. We'll just move it over. There we go. Heck, you know, if we were daring, we could go to another crater. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Can we do it? Heck, you know what? Let's try it. Should we try it? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, we already did the materials study. We only have one goo left. We could get another crew report, and we could get another EVA and all that samples. You know, let's try it. Let's go for it. Maybe we're insane, but let's try it. I did this in a previous series, my original Kerbal Space Program series, only on Mimis, though. On Mimis, you can really get away with doing this sort of thing. But on the moon, it's a little harder, obviously, because the gravity is definitely higher than Mimis. But let's try it. We did quick save it, so if we screw up and end up not having enough fuel to get home, we can just resave it. I know some of you purists won't really agree with that, but you know, it's good to try things out, and why not? So we're going to go for a double moon landing here. A double moon landing. How about that, Neil Armstrong, huh? Huh? Alright. So we're about to hit the apoapse. And we are at it now. So now we're falling. It's going to be a little darker on this crater because the sun's over here. Carbon still won't be up yet. So here's the crater. We're starting to see it right here. I think it's coming into view. Yep, there it is. Okay, we'll start making some adjustments. I don't want to go too far into the dark side, so let's just start boosting off our velocity. Not too much. I don't want to land like in here. It's already... the sun is like setting super fast. Again, I don't want to land on these lips, any lips of the craters. I'm going to land in between them. I can already see the ground scattering. This would be a good place where lights would have been nice. But didn't put lights on. Didn't think we'd need them. .2,000 meters per second left. I think that's enough to escape the moon and go back home. See, our shadow will be straight back here. Oop, don't go too fast now. guys must think I'm crazy because I'm not looking outside the window, but this tells you everything right here. Oh, again, we're too far. Too much thrust. Too much thrust. Burned a little too much. This is what you gotta look at right here. These numbers don't mean anything up on top. Don't fall over. Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's another moon landing right there, folks. Wow. Well, we can get the other goo now. Far side, regular far side crater. So we'll keep that data. Let's see. Let's get them out. And I think, what can you do? You take data, I think is what you do. I think you board, and I think it puts it into the capsule, so you can do another crew report. I think that's how that works. Yeah, okay, that's how that works. Alright, so we got another thing there. Another crew report. Let's get the EVA just above the... so we already got that one. Okay, that's alright. We will get off the ladder here, nice and easy. Alright, good job, Bob. Definitely a much more desolate looking area with the sun setting like that. It doesn't look so friendly anymore. Those long shadows are kind of freaky. So let's plant another flag. Bob at the far side crater. I think it's just a regular far side crater. Alright, let's take our surface sample and do the report. Dust is getting everywhere. Okay. So if we can manage to get out of here and back home, that would be really awesome. But that's the big if, isn't it? That's a big if. We have a lot of science in here. 1,800 meters per second. Can we do it? Can we get home? I guess we'll find out, right? How much time's gone by? So we're just out of time, so I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching.